Hello? What do you want? I'm so busy right now. Don't disturb me, please. Yes, ma'am? So difficult. Stress?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Najwa binti Norizam. I'm from class 1st in Diploma Islamic Education. Now, I and my team like to deliver our speech on the topic Open Direct Learning Problem during COVID-19. I'm pretty sure that all of you are aware about what is currently happening in Malaysia. At the moment, we are in movement control order, which is MCO 3.0, where our government implements strict order in order to curb COVID-19 infection spread. As a result from this prevention measure, all Malaysians are compliant to follow all the standard operating procedure SOP, such as outdoor movement restrictions, no social gatherings, and wearing double mask face. Moreover, there are also lots of SOPs that have been published and regulated in order to contain the spread of COVID-19. From all of these prevention measures and initiatives, some negative impacts have been faced by a few Malaysians, but the number keep growing day by day. This figure somehow is worrying as it displays real situation in reality. Self-murder, depression, and stress diseases are among the impact of mental health disorder. Therefore, in order to overcome the impact of mental disorder disease from being more severe, there are some relevant situations that can be used, such as try to practice activity lifestyle during this talk time. This activity can encourage more bicycle movements and more sweats. Sweating can burn more body fats and increase blood circulations and heartbeat rates in order to be more healthy. This action could decrease in stress level can talk we are currently in lockdown situation. Among the activities that we can do are doing house chores, play sports, and gardening. These activities can encourage the changes from passive monotonous lifestyle, which is the boring and stressful, into become more activity lifestyle, which is vigorous and full the enjoyable activities. In conclusion, mental health disorder is potentially to become silent killer among young Malaysians nowadays. All Malaysians should aware and be considerate among each other during our daily actions. Be kind to everyone as it can at least reduce daily burdens and help our hearts from stressful aura and heart rate. Therefore, many can live more happier life and increase the quality of life and love each other. Thank you.
Hello guys. Wait. Now look at this. I think some of you knows this news. A student UMT named Viviana climbs a tree to answer an examination online. What I want to relate this news with my video. So, you are going to be with me, Muhammad Hakimi bin Muhammad Senan, my metric card KID 190504003X, and I want to share with you a few problems during ODL, especially for students in COVID-19. Wait. What is ODL? ODL means open or distant learning. Simple, right? One of the problems is lack of study equipment, such as no laptop facilities. One of the factor that cause the problems is due to unstable economy. This is because their parents cannot fully support their children, especially in education. And one of the students have their own laptop, but the processor of the laptop was not good enough. That can cause hanging and lagging. For example, your assignment that you need to do is to edit one video only, but the processor that you use on laptop is old version, such as Intel Celeron or i3 5th generation. So, it's difficult to export or rendering your video. It may take too long time to finish your task. Other than that, low internet access is one of the problems from aspect lack of study equipment. This is because some of the students during their ODL in rural areas. For your information, technology of internet in rural areas too different than urban areas. If you know, fiber optic is a new version and streaming optic is the old version. Fiber optic was upgraded to be a high-speed internet. In fact, fiber optic use light reflection as fast as lightning, but streaming optic use copper cable only to stream the internet. That's why many college and university was built in urban areas. Okay, now do you know how to avoid these problems? It's okay. In my opinion, the ways to prevent these problems is do the assignment yearly. Simple, right? If you do the assignment yearly, you have many time to do other works. This method can avoid us to do a lot of assignments in one time, especially who like to do it last minute. For example, the assignment that given by the lecturer to the students about 2 weeks to complete it. The effect is not only about to finish your assignment yearly, but you can also understand the assignment much better. In a nutshell, the problems faced by students to be emphasized like lack of learning equipment. This is because the problems might affect the students during ODL in COVID-19. To avoid these problems, there are a lot of ways that all of you can do, like do the assignment yearly. So, don't make it an excuse that you not perform in study. Last but not least, remember this quote. Prevention is better than cure. That's all from me. Thank you. Now, my friend's turn.
I really need to go in class online. The class start will be 8:30. So now 8:20. Okay, it's okay. What's? Oh, this my turn now. Oh, okay. And roll the intro. Hey, you. Yes, exactly you. Is this video is on top your phone? Yes, this video is to you. Okay, hi. That's my turn now. And before we go to the topic, my name is Muhammad Syafiq Hidayat bin Ghazali, and from Diploma Islamic Studies Education, and my KID is KID 190504026. Okay, and today we talk about mental health during ODL. What is meaning of ODL? ODL is open distance learning, or another word we call it online class. Okay, if we talk about mental health during ODL or mental disorder during online class, it must be related by family disorder. In the family disorder, um, is divided into the several part. But in this video, I would share with you two only. The first thing is um, parent disorder. The second thing is sibling disorder. And we go on into the first thing is parent disorder. Okay, what why I say the first thing is parent disorder, because some of parents are not to understanding the situation of student during their online class or their during their work from home. It is because some of parents think, oh, it's okay to bother them, and their feel doesn't matter to bother them, and this thing is wrong, because we are the student in the class, but in different place. Because before of pandemic of COVID-19, we at school to study and learning in the class, but during this pandemic of COVID-19, we stay in the class but in the medium of online. Okay, the impact of the parent disorder is the student will disturb their mind during online class and cause disruption at their mental health. Okay, now we talk about how to solve the problem and how to overcome it. Okay, the first thing, how to solve the problem about parent disorder. The first thing is try to understand each other's situation and make a slow talk with them to understand our situation in the class, because it is very important as a student to study with full concentration and more focus. If you can manage or solve the problem about parent disorder, inshallah we can more fun in class and more focus in the class, even though we just online class at home. In addition, also directly we'll be able to improve ourselves during online class, and more importantly, we can get the great result in the final examination. Okay, now we move on to the second point in the family disorder, which is sibling disorder. Okay, in among sibling has too many varieties, and this is will definitely cause us being in um, online class to feel us distracted by them, and how to deal with them if it's happened to us as a student. And how to deal with them, the first thing is please informing them to our situation, because we are live in online class, and please tell to them to understand our situation as a student online. And the lastly, we must to prevent this from it happening to ourselves, so that our mental health can be maintained and more focused in class, and are not in disturbed mind while we are in the online class. And then lastly, that's all from me, and I will pass this video to my next partner. Boom.
As already know, time is the most important thing in life, regardless of age, gender, status, or otherwise. Everyone does get the same 24 hours in a day, but not everyone feels enough with that time to settle down all the things, and it is common issue that people are facing a problem to handle their time and let the time pass it easy, especially for students. Moreover, during the Malaysian Government Movement Control Order (MCO), due to the pandemic coronavirus, students need to learn via online classes, and most of them facing time management problems. Generally, time management can be defined as the process of organizing and planning how to divide your time between specific activities. Good time management enables you to work smarter so that you get more done in the less time. Even when time is tight and pressure are high, failing to manage your time damages your effectiveness and causes stress. Few problems lead to failing time management on behalf of students. Firstly, is a lack of organization. Students usually to feel organized, which is a more important task to settle down and which need to be more focused on. And they will end up feeling stressed to settle down all the tasks at one time, so it will cause the student to miss an important date to submit the assignment, not be able to complete the assignment. Next, the most common problem that students facing during open distance learning is too much interruption. Living in a house with a family and studying at the same time lead to many distractions because the student need to fully the responsibilities as a child and fully the responsibility as a student as well. Not all family does understand what they need, and lot of pressure due to many house chores, work and the task of studying at the same time. A multitask in one time that they face every day causing them to fail to manage time well. In addition to this, I also have listed a few impacts due to problems of time management. Firstly, most of them usually get lower grades and test score because they do not have a proper time to study, to understand the studies, to do the assignment and so on. When students do not keep up with their studies, they are less able to understand or engage with new material. So their lack of time management can create a bad cycle to their academic performance. For next, the impact to the student is lacking patience and feeling irritable. It happens then their mind is not clear and focused. They tend to become easily related. They feel stressed to handle the studies and finishing a bunch of task lists in one time. So then, what is the way to student overcoming all these kind of problems? According to the Northern University, the first way to face it is to plan. The hectic schedule of students, combined with the daily distraction, blocking the way to finishing the task, the best online student know how to set aside time to focus. This includes having a consistent time and workplace, tuning out those distractions, and avoid surfing the internet. Then, the student need to make a proper schedule so it can provide plenty of time space of recurrent readings, assignments, and online discussion. Secondly, is avoid multitasking because it is one of the causes that can decrease student productivity. They just need to focus on specific tasks, whether that is studying for an exam, reading a textbook, emailing a lecture, or participating in an online forum. They can arrange the tasks on what is more important to pay attention to that by putting it on the calendar when the deadline is closer or specific time to study. In conclusion, an online study currently is really challenging. They need to learn how to manage their time properly to control their online learning and make the best of it. Time management is something that every student can and should learn. Take time simple step to start learning time management skill as soon as possible. Time is gold and it's too precious to be wasted. Use it wisely before it passes.